Okay, hello and welcome back to Witchy Life Story. We are going to properly end this day, and then we are going to wake up for the full moon. Are you ready to end this day? Yes. So it is full moon time. Very excited. Yep, she started with nice night. So this is our big first peak. So very curious to see how this goes, especially since unfortunately we missed that day. But hopefully it kind of all comes together and it's not a big deal. Tonight's the night, Ramsey. It's finally the full moon. All of our work is going to pay off, and then we're out of here. Here, let me write some invitations really quick. You got some paper and pen. Dear residents of Flora, meet me tonight at the festival grounds. Sincerely, your village witch, Wonder Von Teasel. That should do the trick. Ramsey, I need you to deliver all these to everyone today. Make sure they get them. Aren't we going around to see everybody anyway? I can't wait. It'll be bigger and better things. It'll be on to bigger and better things. We'll finally be able to rest. So it'll just be me and my experiments. Just be me and my experiments. With no one to bother me with their requests. I'm going to finish up around here. I'll meet you in the village later tonight under the full moon. Oh, maybe not, because we don't have any thingies. Okay, well, just in case I'm not gonna miss a day of gardening, it'll kind of up our supplies. There we go. Voila. Okay. There we go. So we still have, it kind of gives us an extra day of supplies that don't actually have to be used. Oh, did these not get watered? Darn. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna be so careful with what actually gets watered or not. This one, go. Voila. There we go. And this guy. Is that rosebud? Looks almost kind of gray. Go back and double check that it's actually this house falling off the hill over here. Okay. Watered. And then I'm gonna check that rose bush. Yeah, that one didn't get properly watered. Pain in the butt. Okay. And there we go. So we got some compost. We can kind of decide what we maybe need after that. There we go. I wonder if we should do a special outfit. Because this is our usual outfit. Red dress. Very witchy. This is very much like Kiki's delivery. Very hippie. See this? I like the pink. This is just jumpsuits awful. Cowgirl. I don't know. Should we do very capey, or should we call upon our Kiki, internal Kiki? I don't know. I want to, but it also just, I don't know. Maybe I should. What are our lights? Because it's the cape thing is cool. This is nice. But my childhood school's Kiki dress. You know what? Let's do Kiki dress. Let's do it. For the nostalgia. We're just missing the cat. Oh, jeez. Nice and night. It's fine. The full moon. Yeah, I know. Then we're out of here. Why is it repeating this? Is it? Oh my god, did it mess with the garden? Why did it repeat it? No. These are still chopped. Okay. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I guess off to the village. Yeah, we're jumping right into the full moon. Oh, it's so pretty. You arrive at the festival grounds. The full moon shines brightly in the clear sky. Look, everyone's here already. This is going to go off without a hitch. It actually is kind of nice. It fits into the vibe. Time to get myself together. We walk over to everyone. Oh, a ritual. How lovely. I should be baking. I'm tired. It's pretty late. This studio is still such a mess. Everything will be fine. She's like hiding it over there. Perfectly fine. See, Wonder is here now. Thank you, Ruth. Greetings, friends. Alright, let's get this done. Welcome to the ritual. Greetings, friends. Thank you for joining me. I will solve all your problems with a full moon ritual. Alright, let's get this show on the road then. Ramsey, get in place. You take a deep breath. Oh, full moon, with your bright shining light, lend us your power on this very night. Provide a clear path for us to walk, a way to a successful festival completely unblocked. We've worked this week to fix what is broken, so please acknowledge our devotion. The ritual is complete. You relax your body and take another deep breath. Alright, I think we're done. Everyone feel better now? I feel full of... You need to get home. Uh-oh. Wait, maybe it'll just take more time to work? That's right, it might take some time to work. You can't rush magic. But isn't that what you're trying to do? I knew this would happen. I knew we couldn't trust you. Nisha. No, I've read that letter. I know the truth. Winter's been messing with us the entire time, just like she did with the Cosmopolitan. But I'm not able to get my work done. Mel, there's something you really should know. Oh no, Nisha's going to tell. Your beloved Avon Elset from Cosmopolitan is Wonder Von Teasel. Wait, what? Wonder, is that true? That means all those rituals have backfired. Mel, And it's not just those rituals, it's all the magic she's done for us here too. With all of Wonder's boasting about her magic, don't you think things have only gotten weirder around here? What? No, you guys have had your stuff working, right? Like Devin at the lake party. You were abnormally chill even with all those people around. That's true, but I did ask for a spell to make friends. That's exactly what I mean. Nisha, let's calm down for a moment. Oh, is it supposed to go this bad or is it gonna stay? I'm so caught up on that now. You're not wrong, but perhaps there's an explanation. Have you forgotten Wonder's relaxation spell? You wanted to go shopping. Nisha's being a little extra here, and she's also been like desperately asking for our magic too. Mel, that it might explain the other day. Yeah, Ruth was out of it, but we acted like brats, so maybe we were exhausting? Okay, yes, but I've never seen Ruth like that. Ramsey, this isn't good. I talked to the Madeleines. To those cookies you're working on? Cakes. She said she was possessed by their spirit. They called me a fool. Wonder helped me talk to the spirits too. Then they destroyed my studio. I got a dog. Well, someone got something. Though I wanted a hot date. But I do love my dog. Ramsey. I think we should run. Slowly sneak away. Throw Ramsey as a distraction. Oh god, none of these are a good option. Slowly sneak away. You try to tiptoe away, but before you can take even 3 steps. No. What? I'm just, stretching? You look at Ramsey, he looks at you. This is it. This is the end. You nod to Ramsey to let it know it's been good times. But you know when your grand hears about this, it's not just your training that will come to an end. Did I really speak to the Madeleines? You try to hold it in, but... Oh god. This is not good for us. No, you didn't. It was me, Wonder. Exploded indeed. And I admit to everything. Jean, I wanted to eat with Madeleine so bad, but you kept throwing them in the trash. And Mel, yeah? I'm a Von Ilset, and what I did wasn't right at all. I used Cosmopolitan to release my frustration with my family and make fun of witches. I never thought of the consequences of my actions. And more recently, when you asked me to help you, I could tell how badly you wanted to get your work done, but I pushed it too far. Nisha, go fuck yourself. I've never talked to the spirits successfully. That was supposed to be my next chunk of training before I got sent here. Ruth, yes, Wonder. I slipped something extra into your spell. Don't ask me what, which I know sounds bad, but you seemed like you needed the extra push. Devin. Kind of same with you, except I use the runes. Not really my specialty, but desperate times call for desperate measures, or so I thought. And Jonas, what? Well, you're just kind of easy to mess with, so... For real? For real. This is my first time having to use witchcraft to help folks out. I make the spells, but I feel like my magic is never enough. So I tried energy readings, incantations, or extra ingredients. I wanted her done to think I was great, I just wanted to do my own thing. Can't resist trying new things. I guess, probably. Though I wouldn't have messed up this bad if I were actually great. Even this full moon ritual is ploy. The full moon is a very powerful way to amplify magic. I was hoping to use it to fix everyone's problems tonight so I could get out of here. But it looks like I've actually done the opposite. Magic isn't supposed to be self-serving or for proving yourself or using people. It's about energy and intention. My job as a witch is to help our energies work together and strengthen our intentions. That's the only way to accomplish things we can't do alone. That means my energy, your energy, and your community's energy are supposed to work together to put on the best harvest festival Flora has ever seen. But I've done the opposite as a witch. Maybe my family's right. Maybe I really am. That's enough. Magic did get out of hand, but how many of us ask for your magic, expecting it to solve our problems immediately? Or ask Wonder to do even more than we originally asked? Everyone remains silent. I don't say this to excuse Wonder's actions. However, Wonder is correct in that magic is all about energy and intention. We never intended to make magic work, instead of facing our problems as a community. We just used magic to cover up and hide from our problems. Whether we want to admit it or not, that's why the last witch left too. It's why Flora is the way it is today. I won't keep repeating that mistake. So they had one before who I guess left because they couldn't handle the villagers or something. Maybe that's why they don't like witches. If we're going to start being more honest with each other, there's something I need to say. This is my last term as mayor. After this, I intend to travel all over the world. It's a dream I've had for a while, and I'm not getting any younger, so Gran, that's great. Nisha, I should have said this ages ago and kept saying it, but I'm proud of you. Not to ruin the mood, but who will be Mel? I think you'd be an excellent candidate for mayor. I'd be happy to endorse you. Oh, there we go. I was frozen for a second. Wow, that means so much for you to say that. Can I think it over? Of course. Demeter Sinisha. I don't want to perform at the festival. I'd rather work together with local musicians, bring the community in more, you know? Wow, really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Gran and Mel would be happy to help. Thought you'd be disappointed. Devin, I would never be disappointed. You're my best friend. I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. I was just so worried about the festival. You know, that special talent you have of reaching into people's souls and tearing them out. Yeah? Well, your music also can reach into people's souls and heal them. In fact, you just gave me an idea. What if we put together a community art project for the festival, too? That sounds amazing. Let's bring this community together. Mel is right. I'm too focused on the Midlands, but I want to get them right, so please have patience. I know I get tunnel vision and push myself too hard. We all want this festival to succeed. But can we consider the festival a success if we burn ourselves out? Ruth is right. We need to approach this festival as a community. So everyone's making big confessions. I feel like I have to make one too. But, well, I don't know if I have anything to confess. But I know how hard it is to be honest with people. But maybe if we all try together, it'll be easier for all of us. So yeah. Does anyone else have anything else they would like to say? You look around and see everyone chatting amongst themselves. Is it just you, Or do you feel like the energy of Flora just shifted? Did you plan for this? Of course, Dayside. Of course. Are you impressed? My mouse, for some reason, is being really glitchy. Where's the game? I'm not sure. Don't worry, I know you didn't. But I think, Margie, your grand did. Huh? What do you mean? Things are getting pretty late. If there's one thing we could all use, it's a little rest, don't you think? Everyone nods in agreement. How about we wrap this up now? Everyone nods in agreement again as they let out yawns. You all make your way home. Yeah, that didn't go how I expected either. Do you think that what Ruth said about Gran is right? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't put it past her either. Gran's teaching methods have always been a little different. But it looks like we're sticking around till the festival. For some reason, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Yeah, with everyone working together, maybe we can do something pretty cool. Well, we should do as Ruth said and get some rest. Oh, see, oh, full moon success. That actually kind of sort of worked. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. I thought that would have been longer, otherwise maybe I would have touched the other one. But you know what? We got the full moon in there, and we'll do the next day and kind of see everyone's reaction to it. So, yeah. There it goes. That's the full moon. Okay. So we'll end the day and start our next one. Okay. I'm gonna maybe change us back to our regular, because why not? I feel it fits our aesthetic. Loading. There we go. Okay. Is it crystal time? One crow treat coming up. What did you find this time? Ah, nice. Celestine's time. Less time. This is one of my favorites. Such a nice shade of blue. Gran would like this one too. I'll have to show it to her when we see her again. It'd be cool to meet Gran. For now, though, we'll put it away for safekeeping. Okay, so... Oh, we don't have any requests. Interesting. I'm still gonna do the garden so that we, like, have it. And there we go. And then let's pull up these weeds. I think this, like, kind of helps us have, like, build up our stocks. We have kind of like an overstock instead. That didn't work. There we go. Oh, they have to water those guys again too. Yes. It's kind of nice when they shift back to color. Okay. Last patch, and then I guess we kind of run around and check in with everybody. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because we don't, I'm pretty sure we don't have any requests. No, we don't. Okay, so let's just head right out to the village. Alright, let's make our rounds. Talk to Ruth. Eesh, I'm a little nervous about seeing Ruth. The communication spell kind of went a little haywire. Though it did seem to do the trick, so maybe everything's okay. You knock on Ruth's office door. Yes? You enter the office. Hello. Hello, Wonder. I'm glad you're here. Is something wrong? The spell from the other day. Oh no. Maybe acts so strangely. I wonder if it's like switching to add like the stuff we kind of missed or I don't know. I don't know what came over really. Suddenly everything just felt so ridiculous that I couldn't help but laugh. Yes, Mel and Jonas were a little immature, but I know I acted out of cruelty. Terrible, absolutely terrible. I can't believe they still got the budget figured out. I'm the mayor. I shouldn't have acted that way. Wonder, is it possible to be allergic to magic? so? Maybe everyone is right. Perhaps I am falling apart. Maybe you shouldn't have put that secret ingredient. No, come on now, Ruth. Pull yourself together, they still got the budget done. Or you're showing your true feelings. Pull yourself together. They still got the work done, right? Maybe your action was just what Mel and Jonas needed to figure it out. Maybe you're right to a certain extent. I still feel like I failed them somehow. I feel like everyone is avoiding me now. I tried to see what I could help with, but everyone said they got it. Mel even cleared my schedule for me. Also, Mel did not look well. I don't want her taking on any more work. You should look in the mirror, Ruth. Burn. That sounds like a good thing, too. And then Nisha cooked dinner last night and breakfast this morning. It's like everyone is treating me like a child. Getting old sucks. Ruth, language. It sucks. Do you know what's really awful? I can't stop dreaming about going somewhere completely different with all this going on. Where I'm not the lady they all watch grow old and inept. I go on grand adventures by myself. When people see me travel alone, they think, wow, she must be a competent person to be traveling all alone. And they find me so interesting, and they ask all the places I've been. And they tell me I should write a memoir, so I do. Wow. You should do it. Why wait? Leave Flora in the dirt. You should do it. Perhaps someday. But for now, I have too many responsibilities here. I mean, could someone else be mayor? I suppose that's true. Oh god. So I guess, yeah, they're catching us up on maybe dialogue we missed when we missed that day. That's why she's kind of talking as if we haven't had the festival yet and already know some of this. Hopefully it just means that, like, we catch up on everything and don't miss anything. Oh no. Don't trigger Robo Ruth. Not that you should be mayor, it's just, if you want to do other things, all of what I said is just a fantasy. I'm sure once the festival is over, I'll want to stay put right here. Though maybe with this day off, I'll indulge and read some travel guides at the library. Or I could check out one and read it at Jean's Cafe while drinking a nice coffee. I've always wanted to do that. I think that sounds great. I should get going so you can enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping by, Wonder. I owe you for listening to my old lady rambles. Bye. I wonder if it would benefit Ruth to actually get out of Flora for a bit. Sounds like she really needs something new in her life. Oh, we got a symbol. Huh, Mercury. Does seem like Ruth is struggling to communicate what she wants. If she even knows that herself, maybe something attributed to Mercury can help her. I should write that down in my grimoire. Cool, okay. Jonas. Ah, puppy. On your way to the town square, you see Jonas and the dog running around together outside. Come here, boy. It looks like someone finally got a bath. Oh, yes, he did. And now you're a beautiful boy, aren't you? Have you given him a name yet? Oh, right. You forgot to give him a name? No, I just forgot to mention it. Wonder, meet Caesar. He's settling in pretty well, I think. I will take him down to the festival site later today and introduce him to everyone. You're going to come with me everywhere I go, right, boy? Everywhere. Honestly, I wish I could take my dog everywhere. Lucy, you've got a new friend. You naughty. Why do you not like him? Doesn't matter if I like him. I mean, maybe, because he's always going to be near me. So if you want to be near me, Ramsey and I might be able to get used to having a dog around. Really? But only if he's a good boy. And you're a good boy, right, Caesar? Some of my crew members also have dogs, so they've been helping me figure things out. Caesar is my first pet, so I've learned a lot. That new love charm you made must have been pretty potent. I care about people and stuff, but I've never felt this way about something before. Like, I've always liked animals, but having an actual pet feels so different. I can't speak to pets, but witches are pretty close to their familiars. Yeah, they're kind of like a partner, right? Yep. Yeah, there's nothing like having a pet, that's for sure. Built-in best friend. Well, except when they say your spell is too powerful, they don't let you nap. They tell you not to use straight focus. Don't let you nap. I tried explaining that napping is just a form of deep meditation to Ramsey, but he didn't buy it. I mean, it kind of is. My mind is calmest while asleep. But apparently napping lacks intention or whatever. I mean, it sounds like Ramsey was just trying to help you. The other day after I gave Caesar a bath and stuff, I started thinking about when I yelled at my crew again. I started feeling sad and angry at myself. Caesar came up to me and just put his head in my lap, and I calmed down. It reminded me that even though that one bad thing happened, my crew helped me a lot with Caesar. So if they aren't still mad at me, maybe I should stop being mad at myself. Caesar, you're pretty powerful for being just a man. Touch your banding yards, pat Caesar on the head. Whoa, you gave Caesar pets. Maybe he's alright. You get that, Caesar? The witch says you're alright. I knew you'd come around. Huh? You want to go for a walk? I suppose we could do that. Wonder, do you want to come with us? Let me think. Spending more time with both of you? Sure. I think I'd like that. Yeah, we'd like that too, right, Caesar? You, Jonas, and Caesar all go for a walk through the woods. Caesar had a good time sniffing around and barking at the birds. You and Jonas joke around and have a good time. Suddenly, Caesar runs off. Caesar, where are you going? Come here. I've had the dog for a few days and I've already lost him. I'm sure he'll come back. Caesar, Caesar. Just as suddenly as he ran off, Caesar comes back. Caesar, don't scare me like that. Wait, what do you have there? Jonas takes out a bouquet of wildflowers from Caesar's mouth. Did you bring me flowers? Caesar nudges you with his snout. Oh, am I supposed to give these to... Jonas looks at you, and you look at Jonas. Well, that's a rather intelligent dog. These are for you. You take the wildflowers from Jonas. Thanks. I've never seen flowers from a dog before. I should get these into some water. We can walk you home then. We should get to the festival grounds anyway. Jonas and Caesar walk you home. You catch Jonas looking at you out the corner of your eye. When you do, you both look away from each other, blushing. Well, here we are. Good luck with meeting everyone today, Caesar. I'm sure I'll get along with the crew just fine. Yeah, I think so too. Catch you later. Ooh! Venus! Oh, I like the pink. Jonas does seem to love Caesar. And it looks like he's working on being kinder to himself too. Alright then. That's another thing to take note of in the grimoire. There we go. Okay. Mel, talk to Jean. Let's go through Mel. Please let Mel be better. Please let Mel be better. You approach Mel's house and gently knock on the door. Come in. You enter the home and see Mel curled up on the couch with some soup. You notice she's surrounded by flowers and other foods too. Dog, look in a sad state. Sorry. As we said at the full moon ritual, it's not entirely your fault. You're not the only one who got carried away. Okay, there, she's kind of caught up. I got so worked up about everything needing to be perfect, but making sure everyone else is having a good time. To be at my best, I need to rest. So you're not mad at me? Of course not. I'm madder at myself than anyone. But tell me, do you think I'm boring? Huh? Can people even be exciting? I think most people are boring. Not really. I mean, I did get to see what happens when magic goes wrong. That was an exciting experience. Though potentially not a good one, but I wouldn't call it boring. Why do you ask? Seems kind of out of the blue. Because I think everyone likes Jonas more than me. You're jealous of Jonas? I am. People are always laughing with him. More like at him. And he's always getting invited to parties. Do you like parties? Nah, I'm too old for that stuff now. But people just seem to like him. And you don't think people like you? Of course not. I'm the one managing the budgets. And who gets angry over toilets? And who has to tell Jonas's crew to hurry up? Everyone hates me. You retake a look around the room. You notice all the food, flowers, and get well cards. Did Jonas get all this stuff for you? No, but he made this soup I'm eating. Then where's all of it from? Various people from the village, my coworkers at the town hall, etc. They heard about me feeling down and sent over all this. I don't know where they found the time with everything that needs to get done. Mel. I don't want to be shouted at. Sure seems like a lot of effort. Maybe it's all poisoned. Jesus. Sure seems like a lot of effort. I know I wouldn't do that unless I liked someone. Like a lot. So you're saying people like me? I think so. Maybe you like my Gran. She's always scolding me, but she's always teaching me too. And even though she's a little stoogey, she has taught me a lot of neat spells. And without her, I wouldn't be here right now. I don't know where I'd be if I'm completely honest. I'm trying to say that you are necessary, Mel. If everyone were a goofball like Jonas, nothing would get done. There wouldn't be any festival at all. And what's more boring than that? Mel falls silent and looks around the room. You're right. I'm surrounded by village's love right now, aren't I? Mel looks down at her bowl of soup. Jean love, too. What did Jonas bring you? Mel's eyes dart around the room. Oh, did I say Jonas instead of Jean when I should have been Jean? I was thinking, too. Why would Jonas make the soup and not Jean? My bad. Oh my god, that brat. His sister is sick from stress and he hasn't come to see me. Knowing Jonas, you probably didn't want to bother. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. Who could that be? Come in. Jonas walks in. Oh, hey, just saw you. Where's the dog? Hey, sis. Perfect timing. What are you doing here? Jean said you weren't feeling well. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better right now. I think some rest has done me good. It's about time you tried that instead of all that magic. No offense, Wonder. No, I think we might have overdone it. Anyway, I thought I'd come over to see if you need any help. Nope, everyone out. What? I just got here. I need to rest to ensure I'm in tip-top shape for tomorrow. This festival isn't going to organize itself. So come on, get. Mel shoos you and Jonas out of the house. Well, I guess I'll head back to work. Jeez, seems like she's on the mend anyhow. Yeah, I think she'll be alright. Knowing Mel, she'll be up and at 'em by tomorrow. I should get going though. Bye. Sounds like Mel's struggling with finding balance in her life and realizing people do care about her wellness. I was gonna say we should get a symbol, right? Oh! Venus. Maybe Mel should incorporate things attributed to Venus in her life. That's cool. Her and her brother have a similar symbol. Guess it kind of makes sense, right? Related. Let me write that down in my group. I wonder if they have other stuff that's matching. Let us just re-emerge. Time for snacks with Jean. Welcome to Jean's house. You smell something cooking, but it doesn't seem like anything you smelled before. You knock on the door and Jean opens it up. Hi, I was just kicked out, but I'm back for food. Perfect timing. Come to the kitchen. Yes. You follow Jean to the kitchen and smell cheesy, buttery goodness. Would you like a grilled cheese sandwich? A grilled cheese sandwich? What's that? You never had... Yeah, who the fuck has never had that? Jean slams a plate in front of you. On it is a sandwich of melted cheese. It looks greasy. Eat it. Oh, okay. You take a bite. What is this? This melted cheese with crusty yet buttery bread charred to perfection. Before you know it, it's all gone. Delicious, right? Delicious is an understatement. I don't know why, but I tend to like certain grilled cheese. Sometimes I don't, but either way, most of the time when I'm having it, if I have it, it always makes me so violently ill. And it could be because I'm lactose intolerant. But I just feel like I've had dairy before, and yes, it'll still make me sick, but my god, does a grilled cheese really hit me in the illness. It takes me out. I mean, that's part of the reason I have a hard time liking them. Because I know some with when it's not just cheese and they kind of add stuff can be really good, but my god, does it always never fail to make me sick. Are you a kitchen witch? I'm so full I could sleep. That sandwich could tame a demon. Sandwich could tame a demon. Have you really never had a grilled cheese before? If food doesn't have some sort of magical intention behind it, there's no point in eating it. At least that's what my family says. Well, it seems like she's very into snacks to have that opinion, but okay. Though I suppose my gran was a bit more relaxed on that concept. I want to learn how to make it. You teach me such an advanced technique? It's not advanced. Anyone can make it. I doubt that. Let me show you. You walk over to the stove. All Jean does is slice some bread, butter it, and put some cheese on it. That's it? That's it. Of course, all the ingredients are of the highest quality. I baked the bread this morning. Well, of course. You churn the butter yourself? No. I purchased it from the farm in our village. And the cheese. The fewer the ingredients, the better the quality they should be. Of course, most combinations of bread, butter, and cheese are wonderful. Are you making grilled cheese for the festival? No. I'm still working on the medlins. Well, you should definitely make grilled cheese if they don't work out. They're going to work out. Oh, yes. Oh, of course, they are. I was just saying. I just needed a break today. Make something simple. A dish doesn't need to be a work of art to be delicious. To be fair, grilled cheese would probably go with a good hearty soup for now. It can be the same with magic, you know. A simple spell is better than a more complex one depending on the situation. Not every spell needs to be a ritual, my grand used to say. And did you listen? I mean, bigger is showier. Maybe too well? No. 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 She should have said not every ritual needs to be an experiment. But I can't guarantee I would have listened to that either. I don't think either of us is very good at listening. You have your own restaurant. Do you even have to listen to people? To customers and critics? Critics. Jean falls silent again. People will rate your restaurant? Oh, do you get a lot of those? Every once in a while. Sounds stressful. It is. They can either make you feel like a world-class chef, or the complete opposite. If they're anything like my family, it's usually the complete opposite, so I get it. Will there be critics at the festival? You take Jean's silence as a yes. I see. I bet there isn't a critic who wouldn't love your grilled cheese. I'd criticize the critic for having no taste if that were the case. You could curse them. Oh, Jean, look at you go. You'd let me do that? Of course, I'd rather you get a positive review. But you know where to find me if the day comes. I should probably get all this cleaned up and return to studying. Sounds good. Thanks again for the grilled cheese. It must be hard to be creative with all that pressure. Ah! We've got our symbol. The sun! Oh yeah, that's right, it is the sun. Sun represents creativity and ambition. Yeah, it's perfect for Jean. Let's make note of that in the grimoire. On Anisha. Not my favorite as a lady. You walk up to Nisha's home and knock on the door. Wonder, I know why you're here. You want to talk about what happened. Yeah. I've been worried about you. I'm all ears if you want. I'm just like not feeling it, especially with their attitude. So all ears if you want. I don't know. As much as I want to be here for the Cupid. I appreciate it. Most people avoid the subject or write it off in my head. But I guess you got to bear witness so you know I didn't make a mess of things. How about going to our usual spot and talking about it? Sure, let's go. You and Nisha walk to the beach. He seems distant and doesn't say a word the entire walk. You arrive at the beach and sit on a couple of rocks. So, first, you have to promise not to laugh. I'm a witch. If there's one person who's going to listen to someone about feisty spirits, it's me. I know, it's just the only person who ever believed me was a village witch. So I'm more used to people not believing me. What kind of spirits are they exactly? The last witch called them Fibbly-Libblies, but I don't know if that's a real thing or not. I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean anything. Spirits aren't exactly my forte. They got me into so much trouble as a kid. They'd pull on whoever was sitting in front of me's hair. They'd knock supplies off shelves, they'd even eat other kids' lunches. Then I would yell at them to stop and get scolded for shouting in the middle of class. Everyone thought I was acting out for attention, but that wasn't the case. I knew everyone would think I was weird if I told them the truth, so I hid it, and that just made things worse. If the witch believed you, how come she didn't give you a cleansing spell? She tried, but Gran once again believed everything was fine. She thought I'd outgrow it. Clearly I haven't. The witch left soon after that. It's a good thing I'm here then. Time to banish. Maybe we'll slip them a soup. Let's curse them into oblivion. Meet you in the middle? No. See, the problem is they're my friends. Your friends? Yes. I thought you didn't want them to be your friends before. But they ruined your childhood. Yeah, they got me into a lot of trouble, sure, but they're the ones who introduced me to art. And we used to get along most of the time, just people don't understand them, or me. Instead of listening to me, people just would be like, just stop, which in turn made things worse. Okay, now I'm lost. Girl, same. This is turning out to be story time with Nisha, isn't it? You notice Nisha fidgeting a lot with her hands. She must be feeling nervous still. Here. Do you want a hug? You give Nisha a big hug. It looks like she's calmed down a little bit. This is hard to talk about, but here it goes. I'm home alone one day, as I usually am because Gran worked a lot. I hear this weird chattering coming from outside, so I go and take a look. Except I don't see anything, but then I hear it again, but a little further off. So I follow it, but every time I think I've caught up, it's just a little further away. Eventually, the chattering leads me to an old art studio. Gran boarded it up after my parents died since they ran it. I hear the chattering again, except it's coming from inside this time. I pry a loose board off one of the windows and go inside, and that's when I see everything. Canvases, brushes, paints, charcoals, and more. It was like stumbling into Wonderland. Wonderland! Every time I think I find everything, their chattering led me to more surprises. Before I knew it, it's night, and I've created all this stuff. That's when I hear Gran and a group of villagers enter the studio, and ends up they've been looking for me. I hid, thinking I'm in trouble. But no. Gran is just happy I'm safe. Little mess up there. I swear I saw a tear go down her face as she looked around the art studio. The only tear I've ever seen from her. She then declares that the village will reopen the studio. From then on, I spent most of my time there. And the Fibbly Nibblies? I chatted with them every day while I worked, bouncing ideas off of them and stuff. Without them, I wouldn't be the artist I am today. Wow. So no banishing? No, I want spirit friends. I want to meet them. I never really introduced them to anyone before. They tend not to like anyone else, though. They get jealous easily. Do you think there's anything you can do to help me, or rather us? As I mentioned before, spirits aren't my forte. And you also want them to stick around. I'll have to think about it. I wonder if they're mad I left for school. Could be. So they're attached only to the village? Yisha stands up and takes a big breath. Well, that's our story then. Now you know all about the Fibbly Nibblies. Are you going to head back to the studio? Yeah, I should probably get to cleaning. They should have hopefully calmed down. They tend to have to do a big blow up. So anything I can do, make sure to let me know. Yeah, will do. Well, I should get going. Thanks again for the chat. Sure, anytime. There we go. We got Pluto. Yep, Pluto. There's a planet of connection and boundaries, especially in relation to spirits and such. Okay, so perfect fit. Not surprising considering Nisha's strained relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies. Yeah, incorporating something associated with Pluto could help Nisha. Time to write that in my goodbye. Okay, oh yeah, so we only have one more person to go. Talk to Devin. I kinda don't want to go in there. I won't blame Devin if they still want to be alone. You knock on the door. Come in. You enter the music studio. Devin still looks pretty down. Oh, Wonder. I thought you could use some company. What is it? You and Devin take a seat on the couch. You both just sit there in silence for a bit. Devin put their head on your shoulder. Sorry about yesterday. I feel like I keep asking you for spells, then messing them up. I wouldn't blame yourself. Your sloppy handwriting didn't help, and neither did you have knowledge of runes. It should be your. Why can't I ever seem to know what to do? I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to compose music for people. You make good tea. Oh my gosh, tea. Devin jumps off the couch. Should I make some? So impolite of me not to ask. That's not what I meant at all. I meant you make good tea is something you know how to do well. Oh, I see. Devin sits back down. I know. Let's explore the mountains. How about we chill on the beach? Let's look for weird things in the woods. Have we been to the mountains? No. And get out of the stuffy studio. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Because we've been to the beach and I think we've been to the woods, so let's go to the mountains. You and Devin head to the mountains. So I'm kind of really liking either Devin or Jonas, so I'm kind of caught between which one to like maybe see where that end of romance goes with. Wow, I'm really out of shape. Maybe I've been spending too much time in the studio. Because I feel like they've been like the most interested or nice kind of thing without me just being the only one pushing for it, where Anisha has had like as much attitude as she has receptiveness. Although if anything, I think Devin's been like the most receptive and nice to us and like straight up wanted to connect, so I don't know. Me too. Maybe I've been spending too much time in my cottage. I think the mountains were a bad idea. How about we take a seat on these rocks? Yes, please. You and Devin take a seat. Getting out was a good suggestion. I'm feeling better already. It's true, sometimes just seeing the sun can really change your feelings around. Can I ask you something again? Of course. How do you know what spells to make people? Oh, wow, don't they just ask? Just a genius shrug. I experiment. Yeah, she definitely likes to experiment. But you usually get them right, which means you do something with intent. It's a skill passed down to Von Teasels and fine-tuned with our training. We take in people's feelings and sense what plants, crystals, minerals, etc. can help them. The more experienced a Von Teasel witch is, the more precise they can be. That includes experience with people's feelings, but also the natural world. The more you can dig into someone's feelings, and the more knowledge of Mother Nature's materials, the more you have to work with. I see. Oh, the more I have to work with. I see. I guess you can't use that skill to figure out what kind of music I should write. Unfortunately not. But let me ask you a question though. If you could compose any kind of music, what would it be? Honestly, I don't know. There's so many different instruments and sounds out there. I guess I'm sort of similar to you. The more types of music I can study, the more kinds I can write. That's why I like composing music for people. Everyone wants something a little different. And it's fun figuring out what people want. Usually. So usually composing music isn't this difficult for you. I mean, there's always some challenge, but this feels like something a little more too. Music has the power to bring people together, and I want this music to bring Flora together. But I haven't figured out how to incorporate the Flora yet. Maybe some local musicians can help. Have you asked Mel and Ruth about it? I'm too nervous. I feel like they've already given me enough and there's not much time left. But I do want people to enjoy what I've composed this time more than usual. Because you're writing for your best friend's festival. And you'll be listening too. Oh. Do you not want to hear? Of course I do. I just don't want you to stress out about me at all. I want you to compose whatever makes you happy. When you're happy, I'm happy. Thanks, Wonder. Nisha isn't the type who would ask you to compose music if she didn't think you could do it. That's true. From what I can tell, she loves this village. Chances are, she wanted to ask someone she could trust. At least that's what I would do. I might have ruined that trust after yesterday, but beating myself up about it won't help anyone. Might as well head back to the studio and try again. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I guess we'll see. Thanks for walking with me, though. I know I'm pretty down, but it did help cheer me up. I'm glad. Good luck with composing. Oh, she got the sun, too. The sun, yeah. Creativity and optimism is just what Devin needs. Let me write that down on my grimoire. So I guess kind of like how they compiled all the spells together into one day, they've kind of like mashed together all the, maybe some of the speaking points with everyone into one day. So you have some where we would have talked to them before the full moon, and then some where we would have talked to them after. So they all kind of mashed together. So some people seem to be like speaking with awareness of the full moon, and some not so much. But that covers everybody. So we can head back home. Yeah, because there, yeah, so we finished the full moon, we're on the 9th. So 9. Yeah. Well, there you have it. I think hopefully we should be back to doing some spells and stuff following. So we'll definitely see, and hopefully we've kind of like caught up on whatever we missed. It's so unfortunate. But yeah, I think we've like kind of caught up on whatever we've missed. We're moving forward, and we've now passed the full moon, so now we have a few more days, hopefully, of doing some kind of like soothing crafting and putting things together, learning more about people, and then we will have the final ending, and I guess probably have to pick who we're going to lean more towards on the Cupid scale. But we'll definitely see. I think for now I'm going to leave that one there. I have considered like going forward trying to fit more days in just so that maybe it's less episodes. I don't know, or maybe I'll have 10 episodes. Who knows? It is I'm riding on the wind. I'm winging it. But for now, I'm gonna leave this one here, just because I know I've got other stuff going on tonight. But thank you so much if you've been following along and enjoying it as much as I have. I'm going to try to remember with each of the episodes to leave a link in the description for the game. It is on Steam and it is on Switch. But yeah, so if you want to check it out, please feel free. And hopefully you'll follow along with the next one.